So we're bringing the posture down, making the angle. So watch guys, look, I go over his arm, under my leg, and now I grab the grip here, okay? The reason why I'm on my hip now is because when I'm here, right, he wants to pull his arm out, because he's in danger here, and you can see that. He knows his arm is away from his body, so naturally he's going to start to try the arm out. To pull his arm out, he needs to go away from me, okay? So if he keeps his weight in on top of me here, if he's stuck here, look, he's not going to be able to get his arm out. So he's going to naturally start to want to move away here. But as he does that, he's starting to create a nice angle for us to just go for the omoplata, okay? So what I'm going to do is, look here, I'm going to come up onto my elbow. I'm going to start to look, just straighten out here. Keep your elbow tight to him here and your knee tight. If I'm loose here, Art's just going to be able to pull his arm out, see? So I need to stay tight. When my knees are tight, he tries to pull out. It's very hard, right? Not impossible, but he's going to be able to like fight it to get out. So here's what I'm going to do now. My knee that's on the floor, I'm going to start to pull towards my chest. I bring my leg over his head, and then I start to sit up here. Now, I can keep on to the back of his collar if I want, but what's important is that I'm going to need to swap grips. So if I just stay here, look, Archie's escape is just going to do a roll. Boom, he's going to get out that way, right? Starting to create the scramble. So I'm going to keep onto the collar, and then my other hand is going to swap, and then I'm going to go to his hip here. You can grab like onto the belt if you want, but me personally, I just like to cup the hip with my hands here. Meaning now if he tries to roll, it's not done, it's very hard, right? Again, as I said, not impossible, like if he really forces it, he can go, but we're going to make sure that we keep him stuck here. Then, we done a finish 2 weeks ago where I was starting to hip out here, so hip, 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 putting down, go for the finish that way, goes back onto his knees. We are going to do if he rolls, okay? But nice and easy. If he goes to roll, watch, he's going to go slow. I'm going to roll with him, so I'm just going to come up onto my knees. Oh, you're right, onto this shoulder. So as he rolls, look, I'm just going to follow him here. So now I'm behind him here, okay? I keep onto my grips here. I'm going to hook behind his arm. And now for the finish, I'm going to start to hip out, doing like a hip escape here. So I'm going to start to hip into him. I can keep onto him tight here. I'm going to keep hipping out, hip it out, hip it out. If he's still not confident, I can just start attacking his neck here. So sometimes here, as I start to hip out and keep the weight, you can get the finish there. If you feel like you can't, look, I'm just going to grab onto his collar, pull through, start going for the choke there, okay? So I'm stuck here, I can go for the finish. If you feel like you can't get it, no problem. Bring yourself close, grab onto his collar, reach over, grab as if you're going for like a bow and arrow choke. So grab, pull for the finish, okay? So, go here. So I'm setting up, keeping everything tight, up onto the elbow, pulling the knee out, leg comes over. Now I'm on this side, okay? So, naturally he will want to roll onto this shoulder to get it. Also, go on this one. So he's gonna go here, right? Yeah, that's how he starts to escape that way. If I'm blocking here and he feels like he can't roll, then he might start to go on this one. So look, as you can see, he's starting to bring me with him. Stop there, Archie. What's important guys here, I don't just let him roll and then fall to my back. What I need to do is, look, I need to come up onto my foot and make sure I stay behind his back. Here. So now look, he's sitting up, I'm on my back, but I'm still behind him here, okay? As I was saying, for the finish, you can start to hip out, hip out, hip out, get the finish that way. If the guy has flexible shoulders, you might not be able to get him, so it's okay. You just grab the collar, sit up, grab on, and look, just straight arm. Parallel tap, let me give it a shot there, okay? Any questions guys, just call me over on 2.